supposed to know this. You're not supposed to know this.
We're not supposed to mention. We're not supposed to talk about it. No, shh. What are you doing?
I watched the whores walk up and down, hobbled by necessity to a rat run. Their rubbery, reddened faces clotted with makeup, narcotized, absent. Their glabrous, graceless bodies tottering greenish like primrose stems. The god inside them buried in rotten nacre, far, far away down in the dark.
Welcome to another Dog and Crow vlog, and this time it's story time. Spoken word, no less.
Once upon a time,
In a land not so far away.
there was a dog and a crow.
And we're going to go urban on your ass.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings in a circus inside a city or a town with a cathedral in it. What do you call one of them? Like a village.
Spoken word with German sounds.
A pearl with no price, an absentee landlord. The prince, nothing at all. But I'm not supposed to talk about this. I'm not supposed to notice. The men dawdle in their cars, looking through vaporous glass at the wavering parade perfumed with body spray and exhaust fumes. And their brains spasm with an itch like a fishhook tugging at a sponge sodden with dirty water. And all the things they searched for in the unreal world on screen float bloated and pallid in their minds, pasted on the whores walking outside.
To be clear, it is called spoken word.
Yeah,
it's not the spoken word, like as in it's called spoken word.
Poetry. And the actual album is called The Crow, funnily enough. So this is what we...
It's my album. It belongs to me now because once upon a time...
I thought it was humorous.
1,000 years ago or more, maybe last week even, I was on an album. And it was dangerous, and there was trolls and orcs, and they were coming into our territory. And I'll let spoken word speak for itself.
wHenning Nugel from Germany. He's actually
Nugel.
He's a German composer, and Joolz Denby is actually a female poet, a spoken word. Well, she actually speaks on the actual music.
She's not a poet.
She's a very naughty boy.
She's a very naughty boy. Yeah. I do, of course, jest, but that's in the lyrics.
I'm not supposed to talk about this. I'm not supposed to notice.
She's actually sort of self-defecating, is she? She's she's putting herself down in there and what people think. It's nuts. It's something completely unique.
The album's on Attack Attack record, same as New Model Army.
Well, there we go.
Get that bloody rings of Mordor, you naughty bastard!
The first track I compare, like, it sounds like part of a Game of Thrones score. You know, like, it's very, very. If you hear it, it's very like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones score, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's called Fable.
The whore's colours are the batik stains of washed-out headache mornings, tints of bleach and lidocaine, the red pain and fraught, irritating rub of unwanted sex, the saffron bubble of fever that simmers wet as fear, the black lesions on their hopeless, trustless, fibrous spirits.
It's very, very, very fictional. Fable. Very nice. I love this kind of stuff.
It's got your kind of ambient storytelling, poetry, and it's music.
Bilbo Baggins!
The actual feel of it made you think of Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. It's kind of like...
It's not got any thrones
very
in it.
orchestral sounds of you walking in the snow with swords, that kind of thing.
You won't see any thrones, right? You won't see anything like Dog and Crow's thrones. I'll tell you why, right?
Because you won't see anything because it's spoken word.
Yeah.
You hear the throne.
The next one we had, which is called Narkotica.
And their bruised little feet canted in stilettos. The women see the men watching from the cars. And the men see a hole. But I'm not supposed to talk about it. I'm not supposed to notice.
Which is what you'll see in this particular review is urban society.
Filling your mouth out with semen.
It's in there.
Yeah,
It's in there. And I tell you what, right? I'm a bigger fan of the urban one
Yeah.
because it takes all that Lord of the Rings stuff,
Yeah.
you know, Game of Thrones, whatever that's all about. Things that have been done before, but it brings that kind of like all that, you know, sorcery and fantasy and stuff like that, and it puts it in an urban context.
Men are, of course, husbands, fathers, brothers, sons. Greedy and simple, monstrous in their blank normality as they cruise the tender twilight.
And one thing funny about it, the second line it says landlord. It goes with the image of the poster we did for the, you know, looking at, you know, our shadows in a shop window.
I'll tell you why I think I also like the urban, because it's really, like we were saying, like the lyrics, like the poetry.
It's really good.
It's so cutting and dry.
It's like,
While the whores push out their aching, trussed breasts and staple smiles on putty mouths. And the men in this town, hearing all the stories of cocaine pound-a-minute brothels and superior girls from Manchester, feel vaguely cheated and get angry.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's decay of society, and
it's clearly spoken over obviously the composition of the music. It goes really well.
It's very well produced. It's very clear.
We're going to march to Mordor tomorrow.
We get electrified mail.
Electric.
It's a kind of magic.
But I'm not supposed to talk about this. I'm not supposed to notice.
It's a kind of electric.
One dream,
So
one goal,
one prize, one stole.
one golden child. Of what could be.
It's a kind of magic.
You know, they say I don't write poetry. No. That I'm not a poet. And the things I write are ugly and untrue. I am unsuitable. I am in some way twisted out of kilter, because poetry is not the illuminous crow-black night flowers, the smell of Listerine and semen-washed breath, and the whore's god in a ruined girl, the sacrifice, and Pascal Lamb going unknowing to the knife.
This is the Twitter.
That rings inside your mind. Run, fly, fools.
You can see Joolz Denby, not in the China Denby, but Joolz Denby. Joolz is in OOL, and yes, Joolz Denby on Twitter. So for more information, go to all the links in the description.
You shall not pass.
While the stars manifest in the indigo summer sky. But I'm not supposed to talk about this. I'm not supposed to notice. But we're not supposed to talk about this. We're not supposed to notice. The whores and the men. God.